The Gulf of Mexico is a major source for the seafood industry. The Gulf provides 72% of the United States harvest shrimp, 66% of harvest oysters, and 16% of commercial fish. The Gulf of Mexico hypoxic zone or dead zone measures 5,052 square miles. Hypoxic means that there is not enough oxygen in the water to sustain marine life in the bottom or near the bottom of the Gulf. When the water is at this state, fish and shrimp leave the area, and anything that cannot escape, like crabs, snails, and starfish, die. The area is literally a dead zone.
A dead zone occurs through quite an innocent process. 41% of the U.S. urban areas and farmland runoffs deposit into the Mississippi River. The area is about 3.2 million square kilometers of land, which is equivalent to 600 million football fields. Due to the large amount of nutrient deposits at the mouth of the Mississippi River, there is an abnormally large amount of phytoplankton blooms. Normally, phytoplanktons are good for the ecosystem as it creates oxygen. However, in this scenario, small fish will then eat the phytoplanktons, which will then be eaten by bigger fish. These animals will then release waste to the bottom of the Gulf, which is decomposed by bacteria. Since there is an overabundance, the amount of decomposed waste uses up the oxygen available, creating these hypoxic conditions. The density of the fresh water from the Mississippi River and the salt water from the Gulf of Mexico creates a barrier preventing the surface water and deep water from mixing. Soon there will not be enough oxygen for other organisms to use. Eventually, the wind from the fall season comes and helps mix the water, which restores the oxygen in the water. The marine life population will then return to normal until the following year. Being aware of the dead zone is important to our ecosystem. Nutrient overloading and algal blooms reduces benthic biomass and biodiversity. Hypoxic water supports fewer organisms, which has been associated to massive fish kills in the Gulf of Mexico. If the dead zone continues or worsens, it will significantly impact our ecosystem, fishermen, and coastal state economies around the world.
The Mississippi River Gulf of Mexico Watershed Nutrient Task Force released a plan on June 16, 2008 to help reduce, mitigate, and control hypoxic. By reducing the fertilizer that farmers use, it will make a big impact in reducing the excessive nitrogen and phosphorus washed into the ocean.